I cheated a lot of times. So,
I'm glad you admitted that.
So you're
absolutely,
a cheater.
I am a cheater.
Because people act like they fucking never did nothing in their life.
Oh, no, I'm going to tell the truth. I cheat.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back to the Just a Girl Show. My name is Janine. If you are new here, if you're new, of course, hit that subscribe button. Turn your notifications on so you never miss an episode. And if you're a subscriber, welcome back to the channel. So let's get right on into it. We live in a world where we know that women are the ones who typically file for divorce, right? Women are typically the ones who are walking away, who are, leaving their families, breaking up their families for many different reasons, right? Whether it be infidelity, they got bored, he went broke, he ain't had no job, like they miss outside. Like women are willing to just break up their families. And they're also willing to risk it all, right? To live a certain lifestyle, right? So I think that we live in a world where women are caught up in all the things. Like women can't keep their eyes on one man. And I want to preface this by saying I'm talking to us women. I don't want to hear y'all in my comments saying, well, the men be cheating too. We're talking about us as women. Not allowing things to make our JJs tingle and end up in somebody else's bed because that man got a nice car. He got more money than your man. He got more this, he got more that. Like we are just always looking, like we're never comfortable. We're never satisfied. And I want to share this clip of this woman discussing that, women out, just looking for women who are not chasing other men. And let's come back and talk about it.
Am I the only woman who doesn't feel any type of urge to want any other kind of dude outside of my husband? I'm not saying that in a way I'm saying I'm better than people or anything like that. I mean, I literally don't care. I don't care about you pulling up on the side of me in your nice car, winking and licking your lips. It doesn't move me. I don't care about how much money you have. I don't care about your followers. I don't care if you're famous. I kid you not, I have had celebrities holler at me, right? I have had real deal for real athletes, rappers in my DMs while I have been in relationships and even in my marriage. And it doesn't move me. There's nothing in my brain that wants to entertain another guy. So with that being said, can we bring back the women that literally don't want to cheat? We don't want other men when we are happy with who we have. I'm not saying you can't see somebody attractive and say they're attractive. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying I don't care. I'm just not looking at you that hard. I guess what I'm trying to say is when you are really in love and happy with the person you are with and you have a conscience and you know that if you do some shit cheat, you are going to lose that man. There's nothing in you that should want to risk that. I wouldn't dare risk losing my husband for nobody. There's not a man on this planet right now that can make me risk it all, knowing that I'm never gonna get another guy like my husband ever. So I don't know. I just want to know, am I the only one that honors the person that I'm with to where I would never put myself in a situation under any circumstance to want to cheat on him?
So y'all heard her, right? And I agree with her. I agree wholeheartedly that I love and adore my husband. And I don't care what nobody has to say about him. I don't care what they think about him. There's nothing, no one, not a soul on this earth that can make me risk anything. Any chance I have of losing my husband, no one. There's no amount of money, there's no car, there's nothing. And unfortunately, I can't say that for women today. You can't say that. They are willing to risk everything to think they're going to get a certain lifestyle, right? Well, he got more money. So they'll end up either cheating on their current partner with another man who seems to have certain things, or like I said, they're walking away from relationships because they're bored. They're losing good men and breaking up their entire family and with their children because they're bored. So when she says the women out here who are not looking to cheat and looking at other men, trying to get another man's attention or craving his attention or just not satisfied, where are those women? It is hard.
Married women are the easiest women in the world to sleep with. Every man in the world knows this. We just be quiet. We don't say shit. We don't want it to cross our mind. You know what I'm saying? And it's not every married woman. It's not every married woman. It's specifically those ones that put a high value of financial shit in their relationship. Like, if they hold financials to a higher regard in their marriage, a lot of times, bro, those women be cheating on their dudes. See what I'm saying? Because they with their dude for a certain reason. The moment another man come around and bring another level of excitement to their life, oh my God, it's so easy. They are the easiest women to sleep with. They just give it up. Don't let their husband be doing one little small thing wrong at the crib, or he ain't complimenting her in a while. I'm telling you, bro, it's not a secret. It's not a secret. I found this out when I was like 21, 22. I'm like, damn, these married women, they giving it up. Now, I didn't know. I heard some stories about some dudes crashing out by their old ladies, so I learned early, like, hey, leave them alone. You see what I'm saying? But the rate that they give it up is crazy. That's why I say, like, bruh, if your girl don't love you for you, if she only love you because of the shit that you do, it's always going to be somebody else that's going to come add another layer to that. You feel me?
Social media has made that very difficult for women to like not get caught up in all the superficial things, right? But at the same time, this idea that this whole like is never enough thing is ruining relationships, right? It's literally killing us. It is. And I'm not saying that I'm excusing, what men will do and risk it all for them and their families. I know that. I'm just talking about the fact that we are the ones who tend to leave our families more often than not, to divorce our partners more often than not. And they can be for the smallest reason, like you're bored, or even down to like, he ain't have enough money. Or again, you are so hungry for money that you will, any man who flash a little bit of money or look a certain way and have a certain lifestyle, you trying to get with him, and you got a man. You got a man. But it's hard for women to not cheat.
I cheated a lot of times. So,
I'm glad you admitted that.
So you're
absolutely,
a cheater.
I am a cheater.
Because people act like they fucking never did nothing in their life.
Oh, no, I'm going to tell the truth. I cheat.
You do cheat. Why do you cheat?
You better get married.
Because to me,
somebody like, nigga, I love her.
Ask me again.
what are the circumstances that make you feel like I'm about to cheat?
When I feel like he gets bored.
When you feel like you're bored or you feel like he's bored?
I'm bored. No,
Yeah.
I'm human. Like if I'm not happy, I know somebody gonna say, well, if you're not happy, why you stay? Bitch.
It's complicated.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it's complicated.
It's complicated.
Sometimes I need that nigga to keep paying my bills.
I just think that a lot of women are not happy with who they have. As she said, like, who are the women who are happy with who they have? Women are not. And it's not about the man not having what they want. It's just they're never satisfied. So they'll find ways to say, I'm not happy. Well, what's the problem? Oh, well, we've been getting into arguments a lot lately. Okay, that's just a challenging part of the marriage or the relationship. That does not mean you have to go into completely you're unhappy in your relationship. And I think that whole, the women are unhappy. You're not going to always be giggly and bubbly and all of that in your relationship. You're just not, right? But women feel like, if you're not that, I'm just unhappy. I can't do this no more. And then because your eye is on somebody else. Women are more likely to end things, in my opinion, because they have their eye on somebody else. Like they have what they're looking for over there, and it doesn't go the way that they want it to, right? But they are cheating. They are, doing certain things, but they can't keep their eyes on one man. They just can't. And I want to share this next clip because it focuses on the excuses that we as women make to that we claim that people can change who we are as a person. But I'm gonna show this clip and we'll come back and talk about it.
So I have a video trending right now basically talking about being faithful to your husband and not seeking other men at all. Not even if he's famous. It doesn't matter how much money he has. You are going to be loyal to your husband and you don't see anybody else but your husband. But here's why I'm making this video. Some of the comments are interesting. I see a lot of women in the comments saying, I used to be that kind of woman until he cheated on me. Let me tell you something. There's no use to nothing. You either are or you are not. I said this in another video, but I'm going to say it again. I have been cheated on. I have been married before, and in that marriage, definitely got cheated on. This is in no way to diss him at all, but it is what it is. This is just the truth. I'm not mad at him about it. We're divorced. It is what it is. But he cheated on me, right? The girl pulled up in our driveway. You know, it happened. It was the real deal. Like, we're married. He pulled up with his ex. He left with his ex. I got cheated on, right? Why am I telling you that? Because even though that happened to me, I did not cheat on him. Was I hurt? Absolutely. But I did not call another man. I did not entertain another man. I did not sleep with another man. I did not. When you encounter situations like that, and by the way, if something like that happens to you, my advice for every woman is to immediately leave. Don't stick around. Don't try to work it out. I personally feel like if somebody cheats on you, go. Leave them alone immediately. No, that's not how I handled that situation when it happened. But eventually I did leave. And like I said, no beef with my first husband at all. It is what it is. It was just a huge lesson learned for me. But here's what I'm getting at. I had every excuse in the world to cheat on this man. You couldn't have told me anything. I could have cheated, period. You cheat on me, I cheat on you. Yeah, I could have done it, right? But I didn't. So when I see women say, I used to think like that about my husband or my boyfriend until they cheated on me, that's not the way you want to think. First of all, we got to pick better men, okay? Let's take accountability for the fact that I'm sure you saw red flags in that man before he did what he did. Some men can hide it, but for the most part, you saw them red flags. Secondly, just because somebody does something to you does not mean return the favor. And let me not be a hypocrite and say that outside of cheating, there have been things that people have done to me that I'm like, all right, when I get the opportunity, I'm going to do you that same way. I have thought like that, but that's not a good way of thinking. But when it comes down to actually cheating, that is not something that is in me. I'm not going to do it regardless. So if your mentality is, I used to be like this until I got cheated on, now I'm not like that anymore, you are setting yourself up for a life of failure. Don't stop being a good woman or a good person because somebody cheated on you. Same for the men. Don't stop being a good man because that girl cheated on you.
So I love what she said. I love the fact that she emphasized, she shared her experience, what she experienced from her ex-husband and all of that. But to the women who, as she said, I used to be that way, but when he cheated on me, I cheated on him. As she said, that's who you are, right? You are a tit for tat, I got to get my get my lick back type of person. That man cheating didn't bring that out of you. That's just who you are. And I agree with that. I agree. The same way that women pose this stuff on men and who men are, women can be the exact same way. You already had it in you to be that way. As she said, there's nothing that I don't have the type of, energy or spirit in me. If my husband was to cheat on me and I found out, my my brain does not go to, I'm going to go cheat on him and I got somebody to cheat with. No, you already had this man that you've been eyeing. And that's your excuse to try to get with this man or, do what you're going to do and then be like, oh, well, because he did it to me. That's you missed the whole point of what she was saying. But also because you're basically saying, I used to have my eye on one man until my man cheated on me. There's a certain type of woman who always has like a backup guy. Like she has a relationship with somebody else, right? And when it's over, she always has a backup guy because it's always somebody in a cut. Like you're one foot in, one foot out. That's how a lot of women move out here. Like you're never really fully in because your eye is on him, but this one is over here.
Don't kill the messenger, okay? But if you cheat on your dude, right, and he takes you back, y'all are locked in. Y'all are locked in for life. He will never leave you. That's a fact. And even sometimes, I might even go as far to say that you might have to cheat on him for him to really lock in. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I'm not saying I do it. I'm just saying what I've noticed, my observations and shit like that.
You know, so when you're looking for the women out here who are not looking to be with any other man, who are dedicated to their partner, who don't have eyes for nobody else, can nobody sway them or move them to any direction, that's hard. That is a hard thing to accomplish in today's time, because these women are too greedy. We are so greedy that we are willing to chase money and risk our family because like she said, she has had plenty of men in her DMs, right? Sending messages, whatever it might be, liking pictures. Can't nobody move me. Nobody's going to make me risk what I have. I don't care what you have. I don't care what you do for a living. But men know, the men who are reaching out, they know that most women are for it. I know you got a man. I know you got a husband, but they're used to the women with the husbands and the boyfriends, except in that DM. Being, you know what I'm saying? Getting flown out. So we got to recognize that this is something that many women are struggling with. And I think this has been a thing for a while, that you're juggling so many men because you can't focus on one man to save your life. Just to give your undivided attention to one man, to love one man, to cherish and not let your body and your mind be moved by money, by cars, by fame. And this is why I think a lot of men are so afraid of marriage. When it comes, down to it, it's like, I'm afraid that she gonna, be moved by somebody else. And that's sad that I have a wife, but what if my wife, see something else that she like that's unfortunate. That really is an unfortunate thing. But we as women have to stop. We have to stop chasing. We have to stop looking for more and more and more, and figure out before you get in a relationship, what are you chasing? What are you looking for that you can't get in one person, or keep your mind and your attention on one person? Honestly. So again, where are the women at? I don't know. Is it a large majority out there? To me, probably not, because women are, we've become so greedy. We've become so greedy, and it's affecting our relationships, honestly. So let me know your thoughts in the comments about this topic. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about it. Hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed the conversation, of course. Subscribe to the channel. Join the Patreon. The link is in the description. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.